Answering questions that came in on Facebook, and this is fun because people come up with some pretty interesting questions and things that I haven't thought about in a long time. But what do you got there, Joan?
Well, Mary Jane wants to know, have you always wanted to be a musician? What kind of job did you want as a kid?
Well, that's interesting because I remember being a kid. I really remember. When I was a kid growing up, there were a lot of westerns on television and stuff like that, and I realized that they still needed cowboys. I mean, in the real world in the '60s, they needed somebody to round up the cows, and I just thought, that would be such a cool job to be a real cowboy, I guess I gave up on that after a while, and. I actually thought, believe it or not, I thought that it would be a cool thing to be a chicken farmer, where you raised chickens, and all you did was sell the eggs, because I couldn't see killing the chickens. I know when we were kids we had some backyard chickens at one time, and my uncles came over and slaughtered them all for dinner, and it was dramatic. So. I wouldn't think of killing the chickens, but I thought raising chickens, collecting the eggs was like such a lazy, easy job, that would be good for me. So that's the kind of stuff that was on my mind when I was a kid. Later on, I started playing music, and I did, dream about how cool it would be to be a musician, and that would be a job. But I didn't really think that was a real possibility for me until. Well, it's a long story, but of course that's how it turned out. I don't know. Did I answer the question, Joan?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
That's funny when I think about it, because I really thought maybe I could be a cowboy. It would have been so cool.
Tommy, Jim wants to know, what made you switch to the custom Franken Strat that he saw you play at the Val Ale Ballroom last week?
I know I got the idea. I had been played a Stratocaster for years, old '66 Strat. If some of you might remember, that's the only guitar I ever played for years, and I loved the sound of it. And I played it into an old Super Reverb amp, and then after a long time of that, I really wanted to try some different sounds, and I tried some different guitars, and I got girlfriend at the time, my life partner Maureen, got me this really cool Firebird for my birthday one year, because I just really wanted one of those guitars, and that was great. So I played that for the next couple of years. There was a time there where I was playing that Firebird all the time, and I liked it because it didn't buzz as much as the Strat. It's got those mini humbucker pickups on it. So anyway, I liked the sound of that, but I also kind of missed the old Strat, and I decided, well, what would be the dream guitar, So I found out about a website where you can order all these different parts of a guitar and have it, get somebody to put it together, or put it together yourself. So that's what I did. I ordered a Jazzmaster body, a Stratocaster neck, a humbucker, P90 stacked, and a Stratocaster pickup, and had it all routed out and put together like that. And so basically I have some of the elements of playing the old Strat, but it doesn't buzz, it doesn't make all that much noise like a single coil, 60s guitar. It's a lot. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but when you get in certain buildings, there's a hum or buzz that happens in your guitar if you play those single coil pickups like the old Stratocasters. And it just, I decided I just didn't want to have to deal with that anymore. And I don't know if it's because of the way the world's changed and there's more radio frequencies out there and there's more wireless everywhere, but it seemed like everywhere I went there was a terrible buzz, or a hum. Got tired of dealing with that. So there's the answer. And I'm really having a great time with this guitar.
Tommy, Bill wants to know, where is your favorite venue to play for you and the band, and why?
Well, that's easy. The legendary Rhythm and Blues Cruise. It's definitely the most fun of all the places I've ever played, and it's not a place. It's kind of like it's a ship, and of course it goes all over. It goes to a different place every time it sails, but there's usually there's always an outdoor back of the ship venue where it's kind of set up like a festival stage, and then it holds probably about 1,000 people. Most of those ships out there, and it's going on through the day and all through the night. That stage has got shows going on, and then there's a big showroom inside. And so if it gets a little windy or whatever, if you don't like the weather at any given time outdoors, you go see what's happening on one of the inside stages. There's several stages inside the ship too. So that's an easy one.